Hey, welcome to the Indigo Room. Tonight's topic is the law of assumption and feeling it real, and what you might have missed about this law, like like I missed, and just doing this thing, one thing, in the last few months has changed everything for me. So we are going to get started tonight, and welcome, welcome, welcome to the Indigo Room. And I've been teaching spiritual laws and universal laws since 2007. And I started my own spiritual journey a while back. I ain't going to say how long, well, a while back, but I'm still learning new things. And last week's discussion was faking it till you make it and the law of assumption. Is it the same thing? And that may be something that you're struggling with, and if you are, please leave a comment down below and stay till the end of this video because I'm going to share with you where to find that particular video and some information that might help you using the law of assumption. So before we get started, we're going to welcome everyone and then we're going to tickle our amygdala. And let's see who's here tonight. Hi, Linda. Linda's in the house. And Barb. Hi, Barb. Glow. Hey, Glow's here. Yay. Gloria decided that she is committing to her first 30 days, y'all. So, give her a big shout out. Hey, Funky. Funky's in the house. Hello, Yaz Gold. Good to see you. Barb. Did I say Barb? Did I say Barb? Hi to Barb. I think I did. But if I didn't, hi, Barb again. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Indigo Room. So I'm Sydney Chase, and the Indigo Room is where we discuss all things spiritual. By that, I mean that we are non-physical spiritual beings having physical human experiences. Life is supposed to be good. It's supposed to be delicious. It's supposed to be fun. Sometimes it gets wicky wacky, but we got tools for that. Um, we're here to discuss all things spiritual, and by that, for me, it's everything spiritual as far as I'm concerned. It's all spiritual. Eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is a spiritual event. Well, that's if you like peanut butter and jelly. If you don't, then it could be a wicky wacky spiritual event. So, just a little bit about myself in case you didn't know. I'm a shaman and I'm also a spiritual coach. I'm a teacher. And the type of shaman that I am is I heal through spirit and by counseling and coaching. And I was brought into the shamans from the Garifuna tribe by my shaman mother. She's also here on YouTube. You can go check her out. It's I always get this wrong because I always want to call her by her first name, which is Arzu. She's also my really good friend, but her channel is different. So it's Arzu Mountain Spirit Speaks. No, Mountain Spirit Speaks. That's the name of her channel. So we are going to tickle our amygdala first. What is your amygdala? Well, your amygdala is right here. You have two of them. Okay. They are right above your temples. And when your amygdala is clicked closed, you are in fright or flight mode. And when your amygdala is clicked open, well, you're feeling good, you're feeling delicious, you're smiling. It's a little bit of a brain hack. It also lights up your frontal lobe where your third eye is. And if you're working on that, this will, help you do that. It won't open up your, third eye, but it definitely will help you. Oh, okay. Bob said hi again. So we're going to tickle our amygdala. If you are driving, you're walking, you're riding a bike, or you're standing at work like I used to stand at work at Amazon, then you would want to stop right here and right now and just follow these instructions. It's only going to take you 1 minute, right? By the time you're done, you should be smiling, especially if you're having a wiki wacky time at work. This always works. I still try to stop smiling after I do it, and I can't do it. I always smile. So I'm going to play a little music for you guys tonight so that you can, just relax and calm and focus on your amygdala. A little daydreaming music. Okay, so close your eyes. Imagine that you have a feather in your hand and you decide what color your feather is. What color is your feather? Is it long? Is it short? Is it fat? Does it have a lot of bristles? Just really focus. And then I want you to imagine that you're feeling your feather. Like, let it tickle your fingers. Really get it in there. Give it the tones of reality for yourself. And once you've done that, I want you to lift that feather right up into the center of your forehead. And then slide the feather over to the right and tickle your amygdala on the right. It's right above your temple. And then slide your feather over to the left and tickle your amygdala on the left. Imagine that's what you're doing. And then pull your feather out. You're smiling by the time you're done. If you're not smiling, then you be good. Woo! It's hot up in this space I'm in tonight. I may be sweating. I got the heat on like full blast. I think there's a storm coming. Not sure. That's what they've been telling me. But now, it's either very, very cold or it's extremely hot. They can't get it together. Anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. And tonight, our discussion, as I said, is there's just one thing that you might have missed, right? And Neville has talked about this over and over and over again. And, it wasn't until, I don't know, a couple months ago that all of a sudden it hit me. Much like I had that sign up, which I still do, about the body. You get a new body every 11 months. And all of a sudden it just hit me. It's like all of a sudden everything that I've been studying, it's like boom, boom, boom. Wait, I'm seeing it in a new way. I'm seeing it in a different perspective. So it occurred to me, maybe you missed this one step too, right? Just reading Neville. You just be reading Neville Goddard information, right? And when we read, sometimes things don't always settle in. Let me turn the music off. It's been for now. You don't need the music anymore. No, it's not supposed to be loud. I specifically turned the music down, Linda, because you say that it's too loud sometimes. So this time I was like, all right, let me just make sure that the music is low, so that Linda, doesn't pull out Linda's ears. And this time he said it's too low, but that's all right. I'm stopping now anyway. The reading, when you read, we've all been reading Neville, right? We've all been reading Neville. Neville. Assume it is real. Act as if. Sleep in the wish fulfilled. All of that. We've been doing all of that, right? But one thing that Neville has talked about over and over and over, and he says it so often. What would it feel like if this was true? You kind of gloss over it, right? You go, yeah. What would it feel like? And you think about it for a minute. You sleep in the wish fulfilled, and you think about it for a minute. You sleep in the wish fulfilled every night. Then you get up in the next day, and wiki wacky ensues, and you just losing your grip, right? And Neville Goddard has repeatedly said this over and over and over again. And when we read Neville, and when we're reading him, we reading him here in the Indigo room. Now I've shifted and changed this one thing, this one step. I added this one step into my assuming it is real, acting as if praise and thanksgiving. This one additional step, and it has literally changed everything, everything. And Neville has been asking this question of us since I guess he started being taught from Abdullah. It's in almost every single lecture, it feels like to me. And it just dawned on me about 4 weeks ago. All of a sudden, I saw it. All of a sudden, it was like illuminated. Okay. And I have it, and I think I did share that with the group, the coaching group, the AAPT coaching group. And I've been getting on y'all every day, right? Getting in the volleys, sending you video chats, sending you video messages, and asking you to do this one thing. And there's a reason why. Because this one question stops the wiki wacky almost immediately. So you got all kinds of wiki wacky thoughts going on, and you're on the wiki wacky train to hell, right? And you are reaching for your I am statements. That's not working. You're reaching for your affirmations. That's not working. You're tickling your amygdala. It's not working, Sydney. Sydney, it's not working. I'm doing my I am faithful statements, right? You got all these tools. You're using your imagination. You're sleeping in the wish fulfilled. You're reading your script. You're doing your deep breathing. You're meditating. You're even working with another person so they can see that for you as well. And nothing is really working today. All right. Or maybe today, tomorrow, 3 days. Like you just when is it coming? When is it coming? When is it? I got to pay this bill, or I really need this new car, or I wanted to move into this house by now, Sydney. Where is it? I keep looking for it. I keep trying to find where it. What? Now you know that really takes you out when you start looking for the thing, right? When you start going, where is it? That starts to put the kibosh, puts the halt on it, right? It puts the brakes on everything. So it occurred to me, I was reading Neville one night, and I was like, it's right there. It's right in front of you. It's been there this whole time. What would the feeling feel like if it were true and I were free of this thing? That one question, just asking that one question in the middle of your wiki wackalations, in your negative mindset, in your doubt, in your worry, in your fear, will stop it immediately. Why? Because your mind cannot hold two opposing thoughts at the same time. So if you're doubting that the manifestation is coming, or you're worried about the manifestation, or you got fear about the manifestation, you got any of those wicky wacky thoughts, you stop and you say to yourself, what would it feel like? What would the feeling feel like if this were true? Right then and there, your mind can't. So all of a sudden, it's going, what? Danger, Will Robinson, danger. We're not. It's like it all of a sudden puts a stop. You know when you see those shows, those cop shows, and they're chasing the bad guy, and then they lay out those spikes in the road, and then the guy or the woman runs over the spikes, and now they're stopped. They're caught. That is exactly what you're doing when you ask yourself that question. And when you ask yourself that question, all of a sudden you're giving your mind something else to focus on. What would the feeling feel like if this were true? And you go, wait, what? Yeah, what would the feeling feel like if the thing that I wanted to manifest, the thing that I've been wanting to be, do, and have, the thing that I wrote in my script, what would the feeling feel like if this were true? And your mind now starts to go about trying to find thoughts and feelings about that. And I have to tell you that in doing that all day long, all day, I'm doing it. It puts me in a totally different vibration. And things have started to manifest that I am just going like this. Whoa. All right. All right. Because now you're immediately calming your mind. It's immediate. It is not sitting and trying to figure out how, what, where, who, how, nothing. It's an immediate alignment with the thing that you want to be, do, and have. And it works immediately. If you do it right now, right here, while you're sitting, and just ask yourself that question, what would the feeling feel like if this were true and I was free of this thing? You will see immediately you're no longer thinking about the thing not being here. You are enveloped in your desire, and you're not asleep. You're awake. You are not asleep in the wish fulfilled. You are awake, feeling that same feeling that maybe you weren't able to generate with your I am statements, with your affirmations, with your tickling your amygdala, with your meditation, with reaching into your toolbox and trying to find everything. And this time you can't work your way out of a paper bag. Oh, what would this feeling feel like if this were true? And then all of a sudden, things start to shift and change, even in your own perspective. You're not even snatching and catching. You're not even trying to replace anything. You're not trying to do anything. You're just asking the question. And when you just ask that question, wow, I'm revising the Create My Day journal so that could be in the next batch of Create My Day journals in big letters. What would the feeling feel like if this were true? And ask yourself this question every single day. As you're drifting off to sleep, as you're driving your car, as you're walking down the street, you're at your mother-in-law's house, driving you crazy. You just want her to be nice. What would the feeling feel like if this were true? What? Now you're starting to see her differently. Oh, you got aches and pains in your bones. Well, what would this feeling feel like if this were true and I was free of this pain? What would that feeling feel like? Now you're completely off the train. You're completely off the wicky wacky train to hell, and you are on the train heading towards your manifestation. And now you are literally immediately aligned with what it is you want to be, do, and have. Immediate. So we have been doing this every day, right? I jump into the volley chats because we're all on volley, which, I'll talk to you about that at the end of the show. But I jump into the chats and I'm reminding everybody, hello, hello, knock, knock. What would the feeling feel like if this were true? What? Wait. Oh yeah, what would that feeling feel like? I'll be sweeping the floor asking myself that question. What would the feeling feel like if it were true and I have hired someone to do this for me? Right? What would the feeling feel like to have some cookies and somebody came knocking at my door? Sydney, we got some cookies down here for you. Shock the daylights out of me. What would the feeling feel like? I command it, right? I use my commanding power. I don't have a problem commanding spirit now. I really don't. I used to. I used to feel like, oh, I can't command God. I don't have a problem with that no more. I'm like, I command spirit because I'm the commanding, governing power, right? God gave me the spirit of power, love, and wisdom, not fear, wicky wacky, doubt, and worry. So y'all, those things need to get up out of here. So Linda said, "What? Um, yes, correct. Yes, and Funke definitely. So in our coaching group, right? What are some of the experiences that you've had just standing and asking yourself that question? What would this feeling feel like if it were true? I know just the other day, as I'm walking down the stairs, I was in that mindset, and $5 was right at my feet when I walked out the door. I was thinking about abundance. I was thinking about wealth. What would the feeling feel like? What would that feeling feel like? And I don't ever just look at $5 that I find randomly and go, oh, could have been 100. Nope. That right there is what I like to call driftwood. The driftwood has begun, right? Money is starting to show up in ways that I didn't expect. People are reaching out to me that I haven't talked to in a long time. I had somebody come into to the Indigo room and said, I want to help your channel. I was like, what? And then after that, people started subscribing. So you don't know, first of all, how the manifestation is going to come in, how it's going to show up. But when you ask yourself that one question, and you do that one question all day long, over and over and over, it takes you right on up out of the wiki wacky immediately. And the next thing you know, stuff is showing up for you that you're like, what? What? All right now, God. And it's because, again, you are aligned right in that space. And if you keep asking yourself that question, you will be so aligned that you won't even notice that the thing that you want to be, do, and have hasn't shown up yet in that physicality. It's sure enough will show up quickly eventually, and it'll be quick, but you won't even be noticing. And when it shows up, you'll be like, wow, you'll say, I wasn't even thinking about that. Oh, yes, you were. When you decided to get your mind and your thoughts and your feelings aligned as one. So I want you this week, as you move about, if you are working on your 30 days and you just started, add that one question in and remind yourself all day. Write it down someplace where you will find it. Write it where you will see it. Neville has asked us over and over and over that same question. How many times do you ask yourself that question throughout the day? We find everything else to do. We worry about everything that all that crazy static. And that one question will put the kibosh on all that wiki whacking. So you just want to give yourself that space. It's really quick. It's a quick question. This is really basically the end of the that's it. That's all I have to tell you. Ask yourself that question, manifest everything. Goodbye. Good night. Woo! So if you want to connect with me here on the Indigo Room, you can do that by visiting and clicking on the link below to check out Volley. And if you need help, with your thoughts and feelings, because thoughts and feelings create. And if you want to get your thoughts and feelings aligned, you can join us in the AAPT group coaching. I have 2 slots left. That's it for March. I only have 2 slots left. So if you have completed or you're almost completed, if you're almost completed your, what did you say? Timely save for me. Yep. If you've almost completed your 30 days, if you're doing it in February, then you probably got 2 more days and you have until March 3rd. I am going to extend the time frame. The discount was over at on the 22nd of February, 2/22/22. However, we still have 2 slots open. So if you're still working on it and you realize that, oh, I want to join the group for March, you can do that and still get the discount. You go to the indigoroom.org, click the links. The coaching links are down below. You can still get the discount. After that, then the discount is over. After March 3rd, I've extended it to March 3rd to give those people that are working, that are doing this right now, then the discount's over. Then the doors close and we start a new group, and that's it. So if you want to check the links below, you can join us. Also, if you don't have a YouTube account and you're watching us from maybe Facebook or something like that, you can always go to the website, the indigoroom.org website, and the link is there. The live show is on the page. It'll always be there every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is when we'll be here. We are back. So you can just go over and click that link and the video will play for you live. So if you don't get over here to the YouTube channel and you're just going to click on the website, that's fine. You can watch it over there. One physical tool that will help you organize your day, it'll help you journal, write down your I am statements, your wins, your affirmations, and things that you are thankful for, is the Create My Day Journal. And that is in the link in the description. That link is in the description below as well. And you can still join us, like I said, again for March. And you can start your own 30-day manifesting your dreams and desires. If you haven't started yours yet, you should. There's a link in the description to start at the beginning. And you can be doing this for March on your own for the next 30 days. And then you can join us for the April group coaching, which is extended. It's extending your 30 days that you did on your own with some group coaching and encouragement. Also, you can join us on Volley by clicking this link, and it's like YouTube live, right? Except you speak directly to me or you speak directly to anyone that is in the Indigo Room space by using your video. So I'm going to give you a really quick, brief visit over to Volley, and you're going to see a little video about joining us on the Indigo Room on the Volley space. And you'll be able to chat with me. You'll be able to chat with other Indigo Room roomies. Even if you're not part of the AAPT group coaching, you can still come hang out with us. And it increases your vibration. So even though maybe you're watching the video every week, and then during the week you're feeling some wicky wacky, and you're like, oh, I wish there was somebody I can talk to. Come join us. Come hang out with us in the Indigo Room. Here's the video. I'm going to show you what I'm going to share my screen with you for a hot second. And you can check this out really quickly and see if this is something that would be interesting to you. Hi. I'm glad you clicked the link. I'm Sydney. So apparently you want to have a conversation with me, right? Well, there's a link right up here, right, that you can click that will take you to the app page to download for your mobile device or your computer. I have both. You can have it for your desktop or you can have it for your phone. And then you'll be able to send me a video message, a voice message, a text message, or a file. It's a volley. And when you volley me, I volley back. Send me a message just like this or a voice message, whatever you feel comfortable with. Just know that it's between you and me. And if you're sending a volley because you're interested in joining our AAPT series coaching program on the Indigo Room, send me a volley and I'll get right back to you. I hope to see you soon. So that's it. That's Volley. It's free to join. It doesn't cost you anything. You can invite your own friends and family to come chit chat with you. If you don't want to chit chat with me, you can invite anybody you want to Volley. And I am not sponsored by Volley. Volley does not pay me anything, so this is not paid programming. But this is where we are after we leave the Indigo Room. And so it's like having the Indigo Room in your hip pocket all day long. Feeling wicky wacky? Sydney. No, don't be doing that. But you can join us in Volley, and it's a lot of fun. We have a few different groups that you can join in there. We have our I am statements group. We have our thoughts to ponder for the day. We are right now spending $1 million each one of us. I just saw this today. Came across my feed on my phone. This one man in New York, right here in Union, is it Uniondale? Union, New York City, Long Island. He won $10 million for a second time. You think he was sleeping in the wish fulfilled? You tell me there's no money out here? You tell me that you're gonna stay broke? Child, you better get getting busy. So join us on Volley. And if you did enjoy this content, hit the like button, and it does really help the algorithm for the Indigo Room. It lets people know that this is pretty good content to come on over, check out the video, and leave a comment below if this was an aha moment for you, and how do you get yourself up out of the wicky wacky immediately. And if you have been doing this and it has been working for you, leave a comment below and share. Let us know. How do you feel? And if this is kind of content that you'd like to have, leave a comment below. I want to thank you all for joining me here tonight here on the Indigo Room. We will be back next Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Time PM. And we're going to be discussing indigos because, I'm an indigo. And so now it's time for me to gather up all you indigos and get you all together. Okay? That's my job. And I've been slacking. So now I'm back. I'm getting my indigo peeps, all my little indigo children, all in a row. Because y'all got work to do. That's why you came here. If you got to the end of this video and you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. And you can click on the link the video that is going to appear right up here. And that is the video that we did last week. So if you are struggling with, is fake it till you make it and law of assumption the same, that would be the video for you to watch. It probably won't appear up there until tomorrow. However, the link is down in the description below. All right. So I want to thank you all for joining us here tonight. Remember who you are. Remember that you are source energy right here in a physical body. Remember that you can be, do, and have anything that you desire. And remember, it's not being extraordinary that makes you unique. It is your uniqueness that makes you extraordinary. And I will see you on the next video. Have a great night. Bye.